I didn't know if it was gonna fit. I mean, I measured it and I knew it would fit, but getting it in here was one thing. Hey guys, I'm Elliot. This is Everything Elliot. We're in the shop today. You can see right next to me, this is a gooseneck trailer. Now it's a big deck over equipment trailer. If you're wondering how big it is, it's about 34 feet long. It's what's called a 20+5. So the deck is 20 feet long, the dovetail on the back is 5 feet, and then from the front of the deck to the coupler is about 9 feet. So we're standing at about 34 feet. And we're gonna put it on my 2-post car lift today. The reason that we're doing that is we're gonna undercoat this trailer. Now I mentioned in a previous video that I undercoat things in my shop for friends and family. This is a friend of mine's, and we're gonna get it undercoated for him today. So I'm gonna take you guys through the process of putting a trailer on a 2-post lift. Now I've never put a trailer this large on my 2-post lift. It is a 10,000 pound lift, so I know it's gonna have no problem lifting it. I just have a feeling it's gonna be a little weeble wobbly once it gets up there. Now I'm gonna use this attachment here. This is what's called a frame grabber. It actually has metal going up both sides so it can't slip off. We're actually not going to grab the frame of the trailer that's underneath. We wouldn't be able to with the tires in the way. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this frame right here. I'm gonna extend this out as far as it'll go, which is about there. Slide it in a little bit. We'll do the same thing on the back side. Rinse and repeat on the other side. Now I'm going to raise the arms up just before they contact the trailer, just to make sure that I've got them in a good spot. So we look pretty even. Things look lined up fairly well. And we're gonna try to lift this up. Now when I lift it up, I'm only gonna lift it up a couple inches just to see what it looks like, you know, off the ground. To see if it's lifting one side further than the other, that means we're not balanced. So with the car, it's pretty simple because a car has lift points that you know you need to put on, and as long as you put the car lift on those lift points, you'll lift the car. The trailers do not have lift points, so you kind of have to find that balancing act, and I might have to move this trailer back or forward, but we're gonna find out. Wow, I think I got it right on the first try. It picked up pretty dead even. Now before we get it too high off the ground, you can see I've only got it like an inch off the ground up front here. Give it a weeble. That's pretty well balanced. You can obviously see it shakes a little bit, but that's naturally going to happen. So I feel comfortable putting this thing all the way up in the air. The lift doesn't seem like it's leaning or anything like that, and we'll send it. All right, so we set the trailer down onto the locks of the car lift, and it's safe to walk underneath. So now I'm gonna get everything ready to undercoat it, and we'll get on our way. So while the thing's in the air behind me, and I wanted to explain something real quick. You guys are probably hearing that humming noise in the background. Well, I do have the heater on in the back corner there. My Lanair waste oil heater is running, and it's warming up the building because it snowed last night. Now it is November 1st, and we got about 3 inches that actually stuck to the ground, and they're calling for more tonight. So a little chilly. We got the heater running. And I also want to take a moment to talk about today's sponsor of the video. This is an Olight, O-L-I-G-H-T headlamp. Now, I use this headlamp whenever I'm undercoating vehicles. Obviously, the lights in the building point down, and when you get under a vehicle, you can't really see what you're doing. So I turn this thing on before I start. I wanted to explain that because when I look at the camera, you might just see, you know, a blinding light. That's me looking at you, so you can tell how bright it is. And this is the low setting, so we'll just turn that off so you can see my beautiful face again. Olight sponsored today's video. Make sure you check them out. I'll have a discount code and their website in the description below. Of course, my air compressor kicks on, but all right, before I was rudely interrupted by the air compressor, let's show you what it looks like before. So this trailer is fairly clean underneath here. He said he's only had it out in the winter like once, and you can kind of tell. And by the way, all the light you guys are seeing is from my headlamp. So things do look fairly clean under here, and they're gonna look a whole lot better after this thing gets undercoated. If you're wondering, I use Woolwax, which is basically lanolin, and I use the black formula, so it looks really nice under there. Not sponsored, and yeah, the light is though, that's blinding you. But Woolwax doesn't sponsor me, I just have a lot of faith in their product, so that's why I use them. All right, let's get to undercoating. All right, so we're all done. It took about an hour and 15 minutes, and I used pounds of material. Oh, my mic died. That's unfortunate. Hopefully you can still hear me. I apologize for the audio quality from this point out, I guess. That's my disclaimer. So this customer didn't want anything sprayed that he could possibly be touching. So nothing on the outside got sprayed, nothing on the neck got sprayed, because he doesn't want to get it all over he doesn't want to get it all over his hands, and I don't blame him. It is very messy. It's black. It's tough to get out. It's a mess. But either way, let's give you a look underneath. So things look much better under here now. I don't know if you remember what they used to look like, but yeah, nice and greasy now. Nice and greasy. So this guy does not use this trailer in the wintertime unless there's some sort of major storm. So he just wanted this as preventative. It only went out in the winter one time last year when we had that 5-foot snowstorm. But yeah, looks great. So now it's time to put this thing back on the ground. We'll set this trailer down and I mean, I can't imagine anything's gonna go wrong with that. So now that we're done undercoating it, let's see if we can leave my buddy a little Easter egg. To A, see if he's observant on his own, or B, he watches my videos. Let's see here. Put it nice, tucked right up under there. Let's see. Oh, that's good. Yeah. See if he notices that. I don't know if he will or not. It's in a tough little spot. Around the neck. Oh, can you guys even see what I did? I mean, kinda. Slap the old channel logo right in there. All right. That's it for this episode. I mean, we're done. We put the trailer up on the 2-post lift. It worked very well. I normally do trailers on the ground, and boy, oh boy, is that a pain. It's not fun at all. I think the reason that this works so well is because it is a deck over. Now, if you had a fendered trailer, it wouldn't work as well because the arms of the lift wouldn't be able to get around the wheels. So, deck overs work. Fender trailers, TBD, to be determined. If I get a fender trailer in and we need to put it up on the lift, I guess we'll give it a try. Now, before you guys all jump into PPE, wearing safety squints, the old respirator. I normally do, but given that this is YouTube, I was wearing a microphone. If you're wondering what that is, it's my air drain for my tank so I don't get condensation buildup in it. Respirator, safety squints, normally do, but I was wearing a mic, you wouldn't be able to hear anything I was saying. It really just, it's not good for showbiz, I guess you can say. So for this trailer, we just went without. Guys, if you're interested in more shop videos, winter is here, so we're gonna be working in the shop most all winter. I don't really like to work outside when it's winter time, so if you like shop videos, you're interested to see what I got planned this winter, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button below, and don't forget the Olight, down in the description. There'll be a discount code, use that, and until the next video, hope you guys have a great day.